Hello and welcome everyone to Failed Save. My name is Vince Casso and I'm your blunt instrument of plot for this campaign.
I'm Gina DeVivo, and I am your tiefling, old man full of love and probably dust, Murray.
We have new donation tiers for today, as you can see below somewhere beneath me.
What?
These include one-off, hilarious spell effects I refer to as the bullshit scrolls. That was supposed to be a working title, but Sage kept it. as well as monster spawns, texting a player's stone phone, and more. Do check them out and make merry with chaos, but in the meantime, however, let's...
Wait,
Yes?
You didn't mention my favorite one.
How about you mention your favorite one?
So for $20, everybody, you can make it thick.
With full respect to the literary credibility of that idea, I would nonetheless like to mention I did not come up with that one. That was not one of mine.
That's weird, Vince. Because it seems so like you.
Whoever did is probably very smart and pretty.
Yeah, I wonder who did that.
This Gravedigger is just triple C dummy thick. I mean, the sheer cacophonous clap follows in his wake. I hate that I have to do this. They call me Dig.
That seems
Now-
apropos.
Yeah, now was that your name and so you decided to go into your occupation because of the name, or is that a nickname that comes from the occupation?
Name's actually in Dwarvish. I am, as you can see, a human. My parents were like, if there were weebs for dwarves, they were those. And so, don't go to the circus. Do not go there.
No, before we go
I
to
did
the
not
town, should we
prep
check
that
out
part.
the circus, though?
I figured lots of, you know what? It looks like it's all fenced off, honestly.
No, it seems like it's an interesting circus full of
I think
criminals.
they're all
like they have
closed
grave
up now.
robbers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'd like to.
Well, you know what? I see someone holding a sign that says just fuck off.
Oh,
Big
now
old
I want to
sign.
see what they're hiding. So great. So we're killing Dig and going into town.
No, I'd like to not kill
I'm
Big.
already gone, fuckers. Bye.
Clap, 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 clap.
I can hear where you're going, Dig. You can't go far.
Gallop of a horse. You'll never find me. Because we got another donation, specifically from Grumpy, who donated $125. Thank you, Grumpy, to do this. The graveyard is filled with mischievous spirits who have been riled up by the thick gravekeeper's ass cheeks clapping. Everyone gets hit with some bullshit. Well, that's only fair. So immediately, the cacophonous sounds of butt cheeks fill the cemetery, and it appears to be so loud that it could apparently wake the dead. So right now, a couple of angry.
You gotta start wearing some Spanx or something, my dude. This is crazy. How often does this happen?
I gotta just wedge a my pillow right between the two. Really, is what I gotta do. So look, after a guy gets juiced about 7 or 14 times, you can say you want a career change, right? So I'm like, you know what? The circus is in town. How about I just join up with them and see how it goes? And they're like, hey, buddy, hey, guy. I'm like, how'd you know my name? They're like, hey, you're gonna be in the ghost exhibit. I'm like, what is that? They're like, you don't do anything. You just wear a sheet and people look at you.
Before you do an info dump on our faces, why?
Why was also my next question then.
Murray, that means something. That doesn't mean what you think it means.
Not. What do you mean? Did language change again?
Language.
Hey everyone, that's a Patreon exclusive.
Dang it!
You all left Boros in the autumn of 209 PT. You are now in the winter of 210 PT.
Oh my gosh! Do you know what that means?
Are you 100?
I'm 100! It's my birthday!
Pulling out a candle. Okay.
Not my candle! You
What
interrupted
mime are
my
we doing?
wish! I know it's never gonna come true.
What'd you wish for?
I don't remember. I got interrupted.
Sorry.
That's the one magic that's real. Birthday wishes.
I'm so
and now
sorry,
it's
Murray.
ruined.
Okay, that sounds like fun. I could do that. Where are we going? They say, oh, we're heading north to, Ignacy. And I'm like, that's like no one lives there. That's not a place that people go. Why are we setting up there? They're like, oh, the rent is cheap. But anyway, so I sit up and they're looking at me, right? Like just gawking at my ghost. I know I'm skinny and stuff, but it kind of hurts my feelings. So I'm like, I'm gonna blow this pop stand. I'm getting out of here. You know what's really fun? Grave robbing. Let's do some of that. That really just gets me going. Oh, what, me? No, I'm not spying for anybody. I pray to the gods. That's what I do.
Which gods?
Shit.
Spy. Spy.
No.
Oh, I pray. He mimics you again. Oh, I pray the gods. I'm real religious. Fuck you. That was my bit.
I named one god. Oh. Go to that house.
Sit in this one.
Hold the phone. Before you answer or die or don't, Karen. None of the cakes are specially designed as death cakes. They just are all cakes, and Fedor just bakes some.
Wait, why are we calling them death cakes?
Ella, are you an amnesiac with a mysterious past?
I know. It feels like a lazy player. And it is.
I almost just spit my drink out.
I think, as an in-world character, it's the most interesting thing I've ever heard. I've never met anybody who's like this. We gotta go into town and see if anybody recognizes you.
So I met up with my other buddy, you know, because I'm tall and lanky, and he's short and stocky. I'm like, hey, we really make a good pair right now, you know? We're gonna Laurel and Hardy this shit up, buddy. And so we go to the graveyard, we're gonna fight some adventurers, just get our scimitars out and fight some adventurers. And then all of a sudden that bird kills my friend, and here I am now. So I think I'm gonna go back to the circus and try my hand at juicing. Okay, bye everyone, thanks for the donation.
And don't forget to follow the PixelCircus channel if it is your first time here. Thank you for joining us. I love you.